Okay. All right. All right. All right. And we are live. I'm playing catch up. I'm late. It's bad when you got things to do and they do this shit. So sadly for this one in Nintendo thing tomorrow, Nintendo Direct, I have to play catch up. So I'm going to be behind everybody else. So yeah. Well, let's see. One line be tempted to zoom through this, but um, but I want to try some mochi. But getting tired. Oh gee, I'm thinking of moving. Should consider the move. I would love to move, but let's get my life together first before I do that. So, them's the breaks. It is what it is. So these really stink. All right. Oh shit. Just remembering stuff. Kappa. A yokai. Yeah, I know by Kappa. Hmm. Yokai. Hmm. The Kappa. Hmm. Look at guitar. But I don't, I don't play Monster Hunter, so this isn't really something for me. Ugh, I'm just kind of tired. I'm trying to just. I could be doing, and I'm also forgetting I have this up. There we go. Sorry about that in the recording. Well, on the YouTube playback, not missing much. It didn't really show anything. It's just been Monster Hunter Rise. I was hoping they. I mean, I'm very tempted to just look through like here and see what they show. Because otherwise, it's like, what would be the point? Shakalaka. It's like what would be the point? What, like, why am I watching this? It's like, I hope they show more. Because I'm coming in late, but apparently they're doing it like this. That's what I've seen. I don't understand. And I saw they talking about Evanescence. Like, what is all this? Like, I'm not here for. I'm not here for Monster Hunter. No offense to Monster Hunter, just we. Um, I just. Because I thought this was supposed to be the Capcom show. This is the Capcom show. I'm here late to the show. I don't even know why I even have this here. Well, I guess while I'm looking at this, I guess I'm going to ramble. It's like, I don't get the point of the Steam friends. I guess it's when you want to play with people. I don't even know. I don't know. I just stay offline. Because then it's like, what good is it to me? No one talks to me on here. Like, no one talks to me through this. It seems the only thing it does for me is, like, what is everybody else playing? And I don't care what they're playing. So there's to show them what I'm playing, and it's like, I don't even think anyone else cares what I'm playing. And it's like, I don't even care. It's like, the only other reason I had to have it on was when it was one of the main ways me and another buddy I had used to talk. Used to talk through there. Which is not very often. As in, like, not very often people would prefer to talk to me on there. There's like, okay. Wait, what? So wait, what? So this isn't. So this isn't it. So is this it? Here we go. Sorry about that. I was wasted like 30, 20 minutes on on nothingness. Okay. But tell me it isn't true. I I feel so bad for them because. Okay, well, let's see what this is supposed to be. I still can get. Did he even respond to those accusations? Okay, well, what is there to say about it? It's out. It's doing well for itself. Would there be anything to add? What would be there to add? Oh, I feel so bad for them because this is already not good to me. This is already not looking so good to me because it's like it's nothing but games that's already been out that people already. Oh, he knows some good English. It's like, goddamn. It's like called it's Biohazard in Japan. Okay, I I I guess what would be worth adding? I feel so bad for them because this isn't. At least it's something. Seem. Oh wait, no, that's the anime looking one. Uh, I never expected Monster Hunter to ever look like this. To be honest, I always known them to have the realistic looking lifestyle. Well, I don't know. My thing is like this doesn't change much for me. It still doesn't necessarily give me much of a reason to play. I don't know the story. Well, let me shut up and let it play. Let them speak. It's like, why should I play this? It's an RPG? Oh shoot. I mean, it looks cool though. So like Pokemon or Digimon maybe. kind of like the art style. I mean, won't lie, it's a bit typical anime, but I don't know. Again, I just never thought a monster. I just never thought Monster Hunter would ever appear in this type of art style. They usually have a realistic looking art style, and I think that actually really works in its favor. But Monsties. I think the cats look a lot better in this style, though. I will definitely say that. Dang, it's like a bit of a up and down sort of thing. Because I can see the art style suiting some of the other types of species in this franchise, like those cats, those the calicos they're called. I think they look much better and much more appealing to me in this style. I mean, of course, the humans look alright. They look nice. But I don't know. It's like all I can say is it looks cool, but it doesn't make that much of a difference to me. Like, I'm still not a Monster Hunter guy. I mean, it seems like this one has some story to it and stuff, which is interesting, but it all depends, I guess. Oh, I feel for this girl. She's trying her best. Oh, you get a virtual hug from me, girl. I know you're trying your best to make this show seem cool and exciting, like stuff to be looking forward to. I feel so bad for them. I feel bad for them. Because this isn't necessarily what I was hoping for. In the slightest. So, not what I was hoping for. She doesn't emote. So is it an RPG or isn't it? I kind of hope it's not. But if it is, then very well. Black leather legs. Okay. Um, just nothing new and nothing really that exciting to me. Like, because I don't think they ever had a presentation like this before. This is their first time. It's like, um, Excuse me. Okay. Well, they're letting them at least be Japanese. My thing is just re-release the entire Ace Attorney games uncensored, un-Americanized, please. Then I'll play Ace Attorney. Like I could get this with the case of Herlock Sholmes. I might play this one at least because I could get, like, I get the case of Herlock Sholmes. It's like, because he's, I don't know if he's still copyrighted or not. Like they could get away with it in Japan, but in America, it's like he's copyrighted and stuff. Yeah. But in reality, he's supposed to be Sherlock Holmes. But just can't use that name in the West. Not without special permission. So unfortunately, you gotta go with this other name, which was used in the Master Thief Lupin versus, well, Herlock Sholmes book, which is supposed to be a crossover between Lupin and Holmes. But again, copyright, so it has to be. Oh, so thanks to copyright, yeah, it renamed to Herlock Sholmes. But what point mate? Well, I'll give him this. I am sort of curious, so uh, I'll pay attention because I do want to. I've been wanting to get into Ace Attorney, so here we go. I'm about to break the door down. If I may say, it seems like a bit of an insult to Sherlock. He's supposed to be like this incredible detective. But wait, that's a different kind of beard, though. Come on, no. No, it's kind of obvious, no. Ugh. Hmm. Oh, she's pretty. Nicolina. Hmm. Hmm. I know a lawyer. Well, I don't know him, but I know of a lawyer that plays Ace Attorney games. Interesting. Fricka playing with a knife. Hmm. I guess. Okay. Okay. Good. What? We'll skip through this. Cause I don't care. It's like anything new? Hey! But, um, but we already know about this. Is that it, though? Is this really all you have? Um, well, shit. I just don't think. Uh, that was, I hate to say, pretty, pretty disappointing. I feel so bad for them. Just there was nothing, but just stuff we already know about. It's like, I guess it's useful in terms of, yeah, I didn't know much about Come on. Wait, shit. Because I didn't know much about the Ace Attorney game that they're making, but then I'm not even sure if I'll even get it. Well, what's the Freedom Games thing? It's an indie game thing. Okay, so let's go back. Like, okay, well, I would like to see what they have to show. This is the Take-Two thing. Wait, hold on. So like, no, it'd be 3:30. So do the math. And it's like, So 3:30. Like 3 o'clock. Wait, you people. Freaking iHeartRadio. I'm just trying to do the math. Cause 12:30, that would be 3:30. 3:30 to 7, so it'd be like, okay. Yeah, radio. Okay. Why does that guy look a little bit familiar? Alright, I see. I'm trying to find where's this Freedom Games thing is at. So is this it? So is this it? What the hell? I kind of am done. It's like, because honestly, it's like I'm kind of tired. Just got back from doing stuff and just nothing here is interesting. So what is this? Is this it? Is this really it? I'm trying to find where does this start? This is the Take-Two. Okay, sadly I just can't. I'm just tired. Ugh. I can't even tell which is the Freedom Games thing. I'm guessing this is it. Excuse me if like the flashing is like getting to anyone. Cause honestly, like one, I'm getting bored. Two, I'm kind of tired. And three, this looks cool. I'll say that, but I don't know if I'll get it. It looks cool, but I don't know. It seems like it's something better to play in VR. And I still don't care for it. Not to diss VR, but I'm just not interested in it. Is this it? Or I don't know. I won't lie. I'm on a thread here right now. Like, I'm very tempted to just stop this footage and just get to my thoughts so far. So far, nothing I'm seeing here is like, it looks cool. I'm not downing the stuff. It's just not my thing. One of them was just a random asteroid. Oh. Oh, excuse me. I know about them. No, I don't. Hmm. 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 New blood? Hmm. Of course it's an FPS. I could play this. Won't lie, this is something I could play. Fallen Aces. Okay. That's actually something. That's actually something that I'm interested in. Okay, so you got me with that. There we go. Okay. Fallen Aces. Just keep updating it. This is not Overwatch. It's more like that one other game that sadly fell through. Lawbreakers. Hmm? Hmm? Hmm. It's more like that game Lawbreakers. Because it reminds me of that game. But I'm reminded there is a game that a buddy of mine that he recommended to play because he actually helped work on it. He helped design the characters and stuff. And it's like, I'll work on, like, I told him I'd play it and then I'd give him my thoughts. Sadly, I have not. Like, I forgot. I completely forgot. That's exclusively, So this is the Freedom Games thing? Oh, okay. Ah! Ah, my spine. Ugh. Excuse me. Ugh. Oh, that was sharp. Oh, there we go. Hmm? Hmm. Une seconde.
That was tough. Hamilton, some beast is looking at us. Whoa, would you look at that? Mars is one heck of a planet. So green and beautiful. Let's just be careful, sir.
Alrighty, I'm back. Alright, what is this? A demon?
Game developers are creative, passionate, and driven. We tackle new technologies and overcome many
Alright,
challenges.
let's zoom through this.
At the IGDA, it is our mission to support and empower all game developers
Empower.
around the world.
What is this? Skip to the... Bark? But didn't skip past any. Excuse me, I just want to make sure. No, saw that. Blue lander. I think we're good. Ow. Dang, keep hurting myself. Ow. Ugh. I thought that was me for a second. I guess it's part of the footage. I'm not even doing anything with the mouse. Meow. I shall be right back. But they're showing these things rapid fire, so I better be fast. I am back. Huh?
What are you doing, native? That music got me hyped, huh? I was like, okay, I'm here for it. Anyway, we just looked at the indie game presentation, and I had to work on a bunch of titles there.
Is
We
that
also
it?
watched the one that we just saw, and I was hearing all the different references about Capcom, so very cool there. But that was just one of many games that had a very retro feel. Fallen Aces was another one that I wrote down on my list. So yeah, it's just
Is
more
there any
games that
more?
are getting all these retro vibes this year. Damon, I'm sure you're loving it.
Sure, I like extra dots again.
Hmm.
First of all, I love the pixel art style, so that's
Yeah.
really neat. It looks like the gameplay is a mix of
Let's
3D
see.
and 2D action platforming.
What is this?
In the 60s. Beyond the cinematic trailer, we
Starfield?
still don't know much about the gameplay itself. On stage, Todd Howard said that Starfield is about hope and shared humanity.
What is this? Is it? Oh,
I'm from a really
it's
rural
kind of cute.
town. So is Tanner, the other lead developer on the game. We've been together for middle school, I guess. There's no company,
Is this it?
video game companies in Little Rock or the state of Arkansas. So we decided to just be the first. To the Rescue
Okay.
is where you play as somebody working in a dog shelter, taking on all the responsibilities that entails. People love dogs so much. But this is also about raising awareness, right? It's both of
Hmm.
those things. The diseases that get
Aw.
here in the shelter is dirty, and adopters only want the cutest puppies. They don't want the old dogs. Essentially, I just want people to walk away with more knowledge about the things we're representing. We've gotten a lot
Hmm.
of people that work in the shelters that are like, I'm glad that you're doing this because a lot of people don't realize how hard the work is and how thankless it is. So 20% of every dollar that Little Rock Games makes from this game is going to be going to the Pet Finder Foundation. The game is about being hopeful that you can improve your community in some capacity.
Hmm. Hmm. Of course, they named it Keanu. Ugh. In JoJo? Hmm.
I first started getting into games probably about 7 or 8 years old, tinkering around with game engines. I started putting games on the web, flash games and things like that. I always liked the idea of really silly deaths, characters getting blown to bits in like a cartoony way. It's usually an eerie frustration, but when you can see your character's head just flying off and blood's going everywhere, it's like, you just got nothing but humour there.
Hmm.
The idea of having like a Ninja Warrior slash Total Wipeout death competition. I was actually working 2 jobs at the same time as developing the game, and I had all these fantastic ideas while I was there. You know, I'd be at the checkout, just thinking about Slaughter League, and by the time I get home, I'm just like, I'm going to decide that it'd be best if I work full time on the game. This game, it sounds corny, but it's changed my life in that way, whereas no other game has before. It's just flipped my life to where I want it to be. So to finally be able to do this as a job is just insane. I love it.
It's kind of interesting because it seemed like, because just based off the name, one would think it would be my thing. But I don't know. I need to see more of it before I think of getting it. Anime? At least anime art style? Sword and Axe. Hmm. This is Fire Emblem. Will show us. Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem. I mean, it seems cool. It's just essentially Fire Emblem.
But I would be good at making video games. My mom just sent me a picture of a drawing I did when I was like 8, titled My Own Game. I was
Oh.
diagnosed with Asperger's autism as a child, and I basically kind of just told myself, no, there's no way I could be in management. Through therapy as a child and then continuing my own efforts,
Trying to tug at my heartstrings.
now I'm doing my dream, doing something I thought I couldn't do. Through this process, I've really
Cool.
learned how valuable people are. There's 20 people on the team. I'm just one of them. And I'm hoping to convey some of that through the game's narrative. You have to have growth and you have to have progress. So for us, with One Lonely Outpost, loneliness helps highlight the value of connection.
But let's see. One lonely outpost. Do I get a piggy? I see. So this is it, okay. I'm willing to give it a shot. Sure, okay, why not? Oh, with the problem keys though. One lonely outpost. Looks like it's a mobile game. Come on. Bell wielder. I'm getting very sick of this freaking keyboard.
Success for us is defined as being able to continue to do this because we really love it.
We want to be what we know. We want to be the North Star.
Hmm.
Something that people enjoy.
That's it?
Thank you, Freedom Games, for that showcase. Passionate, diverse, different.
To keep touting that word around, diverse. I was like, come on with that, shut up. Oh, first off, I didn't realize I still had that up. But that's enough. That's enough of that. And now to the discussion. Well, that's that. Okay. I guess I'll just ramble as I try to get this one little key to work. So, it's very annoying. C'est la vie. I'll give the Freedom Games one some credit. It's just that it was pretty short. It wasn't a whole lot, but I don't know, the stuff they showed just seemed more interesting than plenty of the other stuff a lot of the others showed. Still haven't looked through the entirety of those 70 games that Guerrilla Collective shows. I didn't look through all of them, so I can't say anything about those yet right now. However, indeed, Capcom, Freedom Games, like Freedom Games, I don't know, because it'll mostly be, there isn't really much to say, because with Capcom, all they talked about was stuff, all they talked about was stuff we already know about, two of which is already out. It's like absolutely nothing really new. Absolutely nothing really new. Finally, it frickin' worked. Okay. I'll give them mostly, I don't know, there's nothing else to no, I'll speak more on them later. I'm going to talk about one that I can say a bit more about. And I'll give one like many of the stuff they showed is interesting. Like, I don't even know if the stuff before the ones with, like, say they had that Arkansas team, I'm not even sure if those were part of the Freedom Games thing. I mean, some of them looked interesting. I really liked the look of that Fallen Aces game. That really seemed like something I'd play. That Moolander, I need to see more of, 'cause I don't know what to say about that one. And I kind of missed out on the Extra Galactics. Sure, I'll be able to get to look at it later. Because other than that, let me get on with this because I also got my meal. got delivered, and I don't want it to get cold. It's fresh too. But there isn't really much else to say, because other than that, if that stuff was nice, because other than that, with the stuff we saw with those people, with those little interviews and stuff, sweet, like, they're nice. Those show that these devs had humble beginnings, so I guess that's nice, that's sweet. But unfortunately, I'm not interested in the life story. I mean, again, it's nice, but I don't know. It's like, as much as I could support you I could support you, but in without my money. But if you want me to support you with my money, then I don't know. You gotta show me what you got. Like, I can't go easy on you like that just because of that. And that dog shelter thing is nice. It seems nice. I am aware of the case of the issues of animal shelters. Like, I'm already familiar with that, and so I guess it's nice of them to make light, like, shed some light on that. I don't know. Say the game is fun. I mean, I think it'll appeal to an audience. I'm not exactly sure how well they expect it to do, but I don't know. I think it'll be successful for them. But then that's for them to define and not for me. And okay, yeah, I'm glad I'm just making sure, because I hope my mic was still on. So I would like to see more from them. I hope they keep going, because that's pretty nice. That's pretty humble. The other game seemed pretty interesting, but it's essentially Fire Emblem. Even the way it's animated, and the way, like, the sprites were animated, and even the way the sprites look, it was like Fire Emblem. It's like classic Fire Emblem, to be exact. It's just classic Fire Emblem. I mean, I put it on my wish list. I want to see more of it, because I want to see if there's more to it than simply just being not Fire Emblem. But I'll give him this. I mean, I didn't expect it to have an anime art style. Or let's say the anime art style. I didn't expect that, but okay. Well, as nice as that is, okay, what you got besides that? And what they show? Well, I mean, I like Fire Emblem. I like the classic ones, and so of course, I won't. So indeed, it would be appealing to me. My thing is that my main concern is that it's still pretty much just Fire Emblem. Well, I want to give him a chance, so indeed, it's like, show us what you got. It's like, cause like, indeed, because again, what they essentially has shown is just Fire Emblem. So I hope to see more of their game, that they show off more of their project, like what would separate it from Fire Emblem. It was supposed to be like to say a spiritual successor, it wouldn't make much sense because Fire Emblem is still going. But I guess it's going to return to classic Fire Emblem. At least in terms of like the look and aesthetics and stuff, it's a return to the classic Fire Emblem. Because other than that, dang, they could have built on that. I mean, they could keep the sprite work, but then I already imagine that, like, the way they could like really spruce it up like, you know, take it to the next level and just have it be like 2D animated characters fighting. And that would look pretty cool. That would look pretty cool. It'd be something to set it apart from Fire Emblem, because Fire Emblem hasn't done that yet. But the sprite work still looks cool, so I'm not gonna tell them to change it. They probably worked hard making those sprites and everything, but regardless, I hope to see more that sets it apart from Fire Emblem. I mean, even then I might still play it, because again, I mean, there's like, there's still plenty of games that are essentially like spiritual successors, or just straight up like like blatant, like they are it's very, very obvious what they're inspired by. Because then there's that other game called, that I know of, called Freedom Planet, which is obviously like Sonic. It's very, very clear that the creator of that has been influenced by Sonic. Like, it's because it's essentially Sonic. Specifically like Sonic Rush or Sonic Advance. But it's been a long while since they made Sega's made a Sonic game like that. And then this is essentially another case of Freedom Planet, but I'm not entirely sure how well Freedom Planet was. I didn't play it, but it looked nice, so I'll give them that. They even managed to get a sequel. So Dark Deity is essentially Fire Emblem. So like Freedom Planet is not Sonic, and Dark Deity is not Fire Emblem. But let's see how well it does. But I hope they have something more that separates it from just simply being a straight up Fire Emblem clone. Like, why should we give a shit about it aside from it being a return to, you know, like a callback, or rather a callback, not a return, but rather a callback to classic Fire Emblem. Because other than that, that One Lonely Post seems cool. That one's, I mean, you have plenty of games that are essentially like Harvest Moon. I mean, that Stardew Valley got very popular, and that was essentially Harvest Moon. And it's been a while since we even had a Harvest Moon game. And this is essentially that. It's another one of those games. But I don't know, this one seems a bit more interesting to me than Stardew Valley. I mean, I might still get Stardew Valley, but I don't know, I think I'd rather get this one. It still seems pretty interesting to me. It seems a bit more interesting to me than Stardew Valley. But that's all I have to say about that. Honestly, that one's the most interesting one to me out of all of those. So would like to see more of that. Would like to see that when that comes out. I hope it checks out. I hope they all check out. But right now, I'm just, that Dark Deity and the One Lonely Post seems to be the most interesting one to me. I don't know, because overall, it was just short and small. There wasn't really much there. And I don't know, because I've never heard of these people. I've never heard of Freedom Games. Is that a publisher? So, are they just starting out? Well, if they're just starting out, well, it's nice that they managed to get a floor on E3 to get their name out there, and I hope they do well. So, if my assumption's correct, so good luck, all of you. Good luck, Freedom Games. 'Cause other than that, there isn't really much to say. As far as the Capcom one, before I go, I'll say real quick, I just can't help but feel bad for them. Because I don't think they ever did a presentation of their own before now. And this is what they had to show us to start. Well, I guess you gotta start somewhere, I guess. And hopefully they learn from it. But it's like, absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing truly new. Resident Evil 7, but that's already out. That Resident Evil Battle Royale game, we already know about that. The Monster Hunter stories, been new about that. I mean, it's nice to see more on that. Looks like it's gonna be an RPG. I'm kind of disappointed about that. But I guess it is what it is. I guess it's something to set it apart from the regular. It's not just repeating the formula, but just with a more anime look. I like the anime look, but I don't know. I think it has. I don't know. No, I think honestly, I mean, I do like the anime look, but I was about to say something that I think would be a bit of an insult, a bit of a like a crime that I'm not gonna commit because it's a matter of how expressive the art styles is. It's like no, like the characters in the Monster Hunter games that I've seen, they are very damn expressive, very damn expressive. So yeah, I am not going to say that they aren't. Like I like the anime, I like the anime look they're going for with the stories, but it's not like I don't like the way the original one looked too. That was never my problem. I thought it looked beautiful. Like the way the monster design looked very cool and sometimes beautiful, the levels, and how expressive the cats and the other characters, human characters, tend to be. There's a lot of attention to detail to the way they design the way they make these games. And I admire it quite a lot. That's grade A video game passion right there. That is something not to be mocked. So it's not like it to say the anime style is appealing to me more. Honestly, no, I would actually go for the other one. Look, because as much as nice as the anime art style looked, it looked a little bit typical. It's like I don't know, it doesn't look that special to me. Although I do like the way the cats look more in that one than in the original, though. But I'm not gonna doubt how they originally look in the other Monster Hunter games. Because even then, it's not like they look ugly or anything now. Because I will admit, they are fun to watch as they cook the food and stuff. They are fun to watch and watch do their thing. But other than that, though, I still don't know if I'll even get the game. The animations look cool though, like very cool. My thing is, I'm still not really that into not Fire Emblem, Monster Hunter. Still not that into Monster Hunter. I'm not entirely sure I'll even be grabbing this game. It all depends on the story. I'm just not into Monster Hunter in general. Like Monster Hunter, I think it's a game. It's not just it's not just simply a game that I would play if I had other people to play with. Like it's a game it seems like a game that's meant to be played. Like it was made to be played with other people. Like that's the sole thing. It's meant to be played with other people. Like it's possible, but it'd be a lot harder if you played it by yourself. That's my experience with Monster Hunter. I tried a demo, and it's like, well, shit. How am I even beating this thing? And it's like, I can't even do it. So it's not like I didn't try it. I guess I could have given it a bit more of a fair shot, I guess. I don't know if there are any demos I could play. And I think there are. But I don't know. I'm just not sure. Again, it really depends on... It really just depends on Monster Hunter for me. Because otherwise, it's like... I can't quite say care that much. I didn't even care for the Rise thing. Not to say Rise was bad, it's just I don't care. Hold on. And then there's the Ace Attorney Chronicles thing, which it seems nice. It seems okay, but I don't know. It's complicated between me and Ace Attorney, but I'm wanting to try the games, but I'm not sure. I don't know, because Resident Evil is indeed one of those cases where, indeed, it's censorship gone too far for me to be okay with. Where it's like, I could get past the Herlock Sholmes thing, because I get that. I can get that. I can understand the case of that. But it's not even just that. It's like the whole Americanization of it. Where it's supposed to be set in Japan, but they keep trying to set it, rearrange it, the localization to make it where it's set in America. I don't know if they stopped that. I don't know if they re-released the games to where it's not that, where that's not the case. And it's like, I don't want to. I don't want to play it. It's like, it's why it's what made them so picky about the Ace Attorney games that we get here. And it's like, stop that. Come on, you should know by now we can. Yeah, that we're capable of understanding Japanese culture and stuff. And if you don't know, well, you could help us, an appendix, or lexicon. Like with a lexicon to help us understand it. Because otherwise, freaking look it up and stuff. We got an age of the internet. Get freaking anime fans for crying out loud. God damn. There's plenty of people privy on Japanese culture and stuff, and so on and so forth. And even then, you could also, and then even if you don't, again, the lexicon and stuff. The game could also be educational in that sense. It could teach us about Japanese culture and stuff. If you're so worried about us not understanding it, it was like, goddamn, keep confusing it with Resident Evil. They're both Capcom. Ace Attorney is one of those games where I just don't know if I can get into until they do something, until, like, say they just stop with that weird-ass localization thing. Hell, they may not even need to change the names of the characters. Maybe not. My thing is just fucking... Like, at least the very goddamn least, don't mess up the freaking setting. It's like, I don't know, it just feels like they went too far on that. And it seems like they barely really touched it in terms of the Great Ace Attorney. So, I don't know. I'm debating that. But other than that, there isn't much else to say. The Freedom games was okay. It was nice. I mean, I never heard of them, so I'm assuming they're new, like a new publisher and stuff. And if that's the case, well, welcome to the fray. I hope you make it. I hope you survive. It's like, I hope you really make a name for yourselves. It's nice to get a glimpse of your backstories, but other than that, I hope the games that you make do well. Like, good luck, you guys. They have my support. They have my my good wishes. And then it's like the Capcom one. It's like, I hate to say it, but that was very, very disappointing. Like, my sympathies to the girl, because I can tell she's trying to keep up the energy and just trying to make this all look good as much as she could. So, again, another virtual hug for her. It's like, you did good, girl. You did good, girl. But sadly, your enthusiasm, I don't think, saved this presentation. it was really bad because it was absolutely nothing new. Just an announcement for DLC, but what even is it? What is it supposed to be? And then just a bunch of stuff we already know about, and it's like, god damn, I just don't care. I'm sorry, but I don't care. Absolutely nothing new. Nothing new. I mean, hell, it would have been at least decent if like say they announced there's gonna be more DLC for Devil May Cry 5, but no. Well, oh well. Absolutely nothing new. They have nothing new planned? Because otherwise it's like, what was the point of this? What was the point? They didn't need to to take a slot in E3 for this. They could do something on their own. They're well known. People will catch wind that they're having their own Capcom Direct. I feel bad for them. I feel really, really bad for them. Oh. I mean, hell, I thought the Square Enix one was actually just okay. But, gee, I see people ripping on that one. When they get a load of this, it's like, oof. Oh. Oh, man. Give one more virtual hug for that girl. She tried. She really tried. She really, really tried. Well, I hope she has, like, nah, let's not let's not simp it up here. So, but yeah, I feel bad for her, and I just feel bad for Capcom in general for this. I'm sure she'll be alright. It's like, damn. Oh. Well, shit, I don't know what else to say about that. Ugh. I mean, I hope they learn from this, and if they decide to do another presentation on, you know, like E3 like this, they got something, they show something like that people would truly be excited for. But other than that, overall, this is a very, very I don't know. That was a the Capcom one was very, very lackluster. The Freedom Games thing with the stuff before those, introducing those people and stuff. It was all right. It was all right. So to update my view on E3 so far, it really seems like the only thing carrying E3 is the indie stuff. A lot of the AAA stuff is either shit or just shit I don't care about. Most of it I just don't care about. The only ones I can think of that I give any sort of a damn about is that easily comes to mind right now is that Mario Rabbids thing. That's the only thing that comes to mind to me. And that's actually remotely interesting for me to even be invested in. Because other than that, it's like I don't care. I just don't care. Most of what these AAA companies showed, I don't care. I don't care, or I've not been given enough reasons to care. And then, like, I guess, does Psychonauts count as AAA? What are they, AA? That's the only other thing that I care about. Because otherwise, every other thing that I do care about is indie. All the indie stuff looked a lot more interesting than the AAA stuff in this showcase. Oh, right. And a lot of people ripped on that Final Fantasy game, the Tecmo Team Ninja Final Fantasy game. That one still looked interesting. I still want to see, it still looks interesting to me. I still want to see more of that. Even though I would have to agree with some of the comments that I've heard, like the main characters looked bad. Get out of here, frickin' bot. But you're too late anyway. I'm pretty much at the end of what What the hell? It's about the end of the show anyway. I'm about to speak my last my the last of my thoughts here. Ugh. What in the goddamn hell is this? All these fucking bots. Oh hey, they're in the three Triforce colors. Wisdom, power, courage. Well, you don't have the bravery enough to avoid my ban, so you get out. And you are not strong enough to avoid my ban, Hammer, so get out. And you, it was just not a wise idea to pull this shit with me, so get out. There. Other than that, it's like... It's just sad to me, really. It's just sad. It's good for the indies, but it's not good for E3. I mean, Nintendo already does a decent indie showcase thing of their own, independent from E3. But then not all not all indie games go on the Switch. But it's like, oh, excuse me. But it's like, damn. The only things that were worth giving any sort of a shit about in this entire thing were the indie games. It was mostly indie games. The AAA stuff's been dropping hard, like been bombing very hard. To the point where it's like, I don't care, just show me the indie games. I practically come here mainly for what indie stuff is being shown off more than the freaking AAAs at this point. The only AAA that I seem to give the most shit about is Nintendo, and what are they showing? Because again, it goes to my overall case with gaming in general. It's like, I do most of my gaming on either the Switch or the PC. I rarely play my PS4, and when I turn it on, it's only for a select few games. But even then, I use my PS4 to watch stuff like anime stuff, or DVDs, Blu-rays even. Because other than that, most of the stuff I play is just on the Switch or on the PC. So I'm just interested in what... So as far as AAA goes, I'm only interested in what Nintendo has to show. That's what I'm most interested about. Because every other ones I barely really care, but like, you never know. It's not like they never put out, because again, like Bethesda's case, I'm invested, like I am interested in Evil Within that Ghostwire game. But that's the only thing I'm interested in by Bethesda. Maybe the earlier Fallout games, but that's about it. And then you have Ubisoft, but then the Blood Dragon, I guess. Maybe even some of the Rayman games. And that Mario Rabbids thing. Not the other Rabbit stuff, just the stuff with Mario. And then you got... Gee, that's about it. Because otherwise there's Sony. But they're doing their own thing this year, and that hasn't started yet, so... I can't say anything about Sony right now. But I hear they've been up to a lot of different shit, so... I'm not even sure. That's a wait and see there. Xbox would be the other... It would be the same case... Xbox would be the same case as Sony. But I don't think they've been up to some shit lately. But what they've showed, most of it I don't care about. Again, it's mostly just the indie stuff. So overall, this E3's bombing. But the only thing that's keeping it alive for me is the indie stuff. I've been the most interested in what are the indie stuff showing than the AAA stuff. So indeed, I'll say this once before I go. Indie is the future. The old industry is practically showing that it's nearing its deathbed. The only exception is Nintendo. Nintendo seems like being one of the only ones to survive. Because other than that, it's all over. It's all over. Or it might be over. Unless they fix their shit and stuff and stop fucking around. Because otherwise, may the indies rise up and revitalize the industry. Replace the old farts and revitalize the industry. Hopefully not make the same mistakes as them, but it's probably inevitable. It's just all about when will they start. But for now, we need new blood. But that isn't to say there isn't room for old blood. Again, Nintendo's one of the ones that actually seem to get it and not make as much fuck-ups. Hopefully Nintendo doesn't fuck up too bad and still stick around. And it's not even just them, but you got other studios and stuff too. Other than that, indie for the win. Indie for the win. This does kind of make me happy, to be honest. But indeed, indie for the win. But that is all. I'll leave it on that. So, yeah. So thank you all for watching. Thank everybody who visited. This is the Gamer from the Slaughter, and I shall await your next visit.